First, live, local. Good Day Oregon starts now on Fox 12 Oregon.
Good morning. It is Thursday, September 22nd. I'm Kimberly Moss. We are on the go with Joe this morning for a little fencing lesson.
Yeah, Joe's live at the Northwest Fencing Center in Tiger. Joe, which one are you?
Hey, good morning, guys. On guard. I'm not one of the guys in the suits, if that's what you're asking, Sean. Yeah, don't worry about it. We are back here in Tiger. It's the new home of the Northwest Fencing Center, how you can learn all about the sport and get hands-on. We're going to take you there coming up next on Good Day Oregon, first live, local.
We are on the go with Joe, and he is also on guard at a new facility that just opened in Tiger.
That's right. He's learning all about the sport of fencing. He joins us live from the new home of the Northwest Fencing Center. Hi, Joe.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, I'm joined by Simone Abram. He is the head coach here at the Northwest Fencing Center. So they've actually been in the metro area for 50 years now, but you have a brand new center here, a brand new location, right? Tell me a little bit about this studio that you're just now opening.
So we've opened the studio in June.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, we have a great facility, state-of-the-art.
Well, it's huge. One thing I noticed is that you could fit a lot of people in here. I mean, this is there's a number of different. What do you call this? A lane? What do we call this that we're on right here?
Fencing strip.
A fencing strip. Okay.
And we have 21 of these in this facility.
So I'm guessing this isn't, I mean, obviously you teach people here and you have classes and that sort of thing, but you'll have actually, like, as tournaments come in and people can fence, so they'll come from all over to participate here.
We host local, regional, and even national events. So we had one this past weekend with, you know, about 100 fencers and their families. So that's, yeah,
now,
people.
You know, fencing is one of the sports, I think, every 4 years we see it in the Olympics, and then a lot of us, we don't see it. Of course, you guys do that year-round here at the Northwest Fencing Center. The basics of the sport are what? Just get the guy with your sword as quickly as you can?
Yes, pretty much. Hit before you get hit, or hit and don't get hit to get points, 1 point at a time.
Oh my gosh, that point right there was pretty energetic there. He really went in for it.
Fencing flesh, which is a very aggressive attack. Yeah.
And there's 3 different types of fencing, is that right? Or different categories?
Different weapons or categories. Épée, which is what you see right here on the first strip. Where they try to hit each other with the tip of the weapons.
And that's where you can hit anywhere, right?
Yes, and you can hit from toes to head.
Okay, and then the foil, which is the other one that you teach here, you have to hit them in a specific area.
Yes, foil has a defined target on the torso. You see a little bit of that over there with Robert waving at her. And then the third weapon that we don't practice here is saber. It's the weapon where you slash.
Well, so this new Northwest Fencing Center, it just opened here in Tiger. It's off Greenberg. And if people want to come out and get lessons and participate, how do they do that?
Just call us or walk in, and we have beginner classes every week.
Okay, of course, we'll have more information at kptv.com. And guys, we are just getting started. Coming up a little bit later, the coach here is going to take me under his wing. We'll see if he can't teach me a few new moves. Just got to keep my hands on the thing. All right, lots more coming your way from the Northwest Fencing Center in just a bit.
Yeah,
on guard, guys. Back to the studio.
Don't put somebody's eye out. It's all fun and games.
Right?
Somebody gets their eye poked out, right? Hey, you got to see the...
And we are getting hands-on learning all about an Olympic sport that you can get hands-on with yourself at the new home of the Northwest Fencing Center. We will take you there coming up on Good Day Oregon, first live local.
If you've ever wanted to learn about the sport of fencing, well, you can do so now at a new facility that just opened in Tigard.
Joe joins us live with more from the Northwest Fencing Center. Hi, Joe. I can't wait to see you practice your moves.
Well, it's getting a little serious here, guys, and you got to tell you that. Yes, we are back here at the Northwest Fencing Center. So they've been teaching fencing in our area for 50 years now, but a brand new location here, beautiful, actually, here in Tigard, where they train people of all ages. Starting as young as 6 all the way into the people in their 70s in some cases are learning to fence here. They have competitions and all that. Simone Abram, once again, is the head coach here. He's been fencing, well, let's just say a long time, since he was a wee one here. So walk me through some of the equipment that we have here, because this is, I guess, the proper attire, first of all, correct?
Yes, it is. So you're wearing a fencing jacket, which is going to protect your torso and arms. A fencing glove, which is going to protect the hand you are going to wield the weapon with. And then the fencing mask, which will cover your face and has a bib to protect your neck.
Okay, this looks like it's like a made for an extreme beekeeping or something like that. Okay.
That will, you know, handle any hits
Yes.
that would come to your face.
You won't poke your eye out, kids. And then,
No, you will not.
as we mentioned, there's 3 different kinds of, I guess, types of
weapons.
equipment, types of fencing you can do.
Yeah.
This is a foil?
This is a foil, yes.
Okay. Now with foil, the idea is you have to strike the person essentially where? Like right in the chest, like torso area,
So
yeah?
the torso, which include the front, the sides, and the back.
Okay, all right, very good. And how do I hold it? How do I just like make sure?
So you will pinch the top of the grip with
Okay.
the thumb and index finger.
Okay, so pinch it with these 2, okay.
Yes, wrap the next 3 fingers around the grip and try to keep this pommel close to your wrist.
Okay.
So the weapon becomes a extension of your arm.
Boom, and you get a little pointy. Don't worry, Daryl, I won't get you. I'm a professional here. Okay, maybe not, but he is, and you can learn from Simone and the crew here at the Northwest Fencing Center. Again, their new location is off Greenberg here in Tigard, and we'll have a link to their website at kptv.com so you can learn all about them and try a little fencing yourself. Coach, thank you very much. So, guys, coming up, we're now going to learn the moves. We're going to get to, well, I don't know. I'm in good hands here. You go easy on me, right?
I'll do my best.
I don't know how convincing that was. Okay, a lot more coming your way from the Northwest Fencing Center a little bit later in the show, guys. Back to you.
It sounds like he's going to try, make his best effort. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see that.
Well, we're on the go with Joe today and on guard at a new facility that just opened in Tigard.
Yeah, he's learning all about the sport of fencing. Joins us live from the new home of the Northwest Fencing Center. Joe, I can't help but expect you to look like you're doing one of the sword fights from Princess Bride. Can you make that happen by the end of the newscast?
My name is Jovi.
Yeah.
Killed my father. Prepare to die.
Exactly.
No, I don't know that I'll quite get to that level, Shauna, but thank you
Okay.
very much for your confidence. This right here, this is Nina and Kepler. I just wanted to show them to you because the Northwest Fencing Center, their new location here in Tigard, and Simone, the head coach. How young can people start in fencing, and how old can they be? I guess when they want to do
So
fencing.
we start kids around 6 or 7 years old.
Okay.
And there isn't really an age limit to when you can start. We have fencers starting in their 30s, 40s, 50s even. Any age is good.
Okay, now I'll walk with you. Walked me through kind of earlier the equipment, how to hold the foil, which is the kind of fencing that I'm going to be doing later. So now walk me through some basic, I guess thrusts, because that's one thing about the foil is you're not slashing like this. You've got to hit them with the point of
Yes.
the foil, correct?
So attack is going to be through forward motion,
Okay.
straight toward the opponent, and you will use the blade for defense, moving across to block any attack from your opponent.
Like that, just like back and forth, like
Yes.
a windshield wiper kind of move. Okay, all right,
Yes.
there you go. Well, now I got that. Is there anything where I can step it up a little bit and try something a little more?
So footwork and movement is going
Yes.
to be very important. So
Okay.
yeah, your right foot should be pointing straight forward.
Okay.
Left foot behind. The space is good. If you bend your legs a little bit, that will give you a little bit more mobility. And then as you move forward or backward, you're going to try to keep that space between your feet to maintain as good balance as possible. And then backwards, like moving away from your opponent, is going to be your first way to defend yourself.
I'll probably be doing a lot more of this.
And
than
then,
this, but yes, okay.
if you decide to attack, you will reach out with your arm and kick that front foot as far as possible, and that's called a lunge. And that's how you will attack your opponent.
Okay, I think I got
Yeah,
this.
looking good.
All right, all right. Well, Northwest Fencing Center, again, their new studios here in Tigard off Greenberg. We'll have more information about them at kptv.com. Coach, do you think I'm ready for my first match, my first contest?
I think you're ready for it, yes.
Okay. At first, I was going to, maybe take on the coach himself. I thought better about that. So, Nina, young lady, it's you and me, okay? We'll fence
Good luck,
her.
Joe.
She's
luck.
very excited about it.
I'm
Okay, guys, a lot more coming up. I got to learn some more news
Yeah.
in the next 15 minutes or so. We'll be back in just a bit.
I'm
from the
not sure it's a
Northwest
fair
Fencing
fight.
Center.
I think Joe is at a disadvantage
Of-
here.
100%.
I'm a little worried about him
Agreed.
with Nina.
Looking at the outfit, I think they should combine that with beehives and
There you go.
do the both of them. Go out there and get the
Fencing near a
honey and
beehive.
fence.
I have to say, as we look at this, I know it's cloud cover, but the tone of the color of this, it feels like smoke.
Yeah.
If you've ever wanted to learn about the sport of fencing, you can now do so at a new facility in Tigard.
It's really pretty, isn't it? It's nice. Joe joins us now live with more from the Northwest Fencing Center. Hi, Joe.
Okay, guys, you know how Zorro would do a big Z with his sword? I'm going to do a V at the end of this. V for Jovi, V for victory, because I'm about ready to try my first fencing match here at the Northwest Fencing Center. So Coach Simone here has been teaching me everything he knows about the sport of fencing, and now I'm going to take on one of his top students. This is Nina right here. She's all of 9 years old, but she's been fencing for 3 years, so that's like a third of her life. So she's got that on me. So just before we get going here, Simone, you've got a scoreboard here, and that'll keep track of who's winning, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. So whenever you're ready, you're going to be our play-by-play guy and our official. So go ahead and get us started whenever you're ready.
All right, fencer, salute.
Salute, okay?
En garde. Ready, fence. And halt. All right, so Joe, you stepped out of the field of play.
Yeah.
So Nina will get a point for that.
She gets a point. She gets a point. Okay. Well,
you have to maybe play a little bit more.
Basically, I was spotting her point
offense.
because I was feeling generous. Okay.
En garde.
All right, young lady, let's
Ready,
go. Yeah, let's
fence.
go. All right. All right, bring the fight to here.
And halt. All right, Nina, attack and score another point.
All right. All right, just keep it down in the peanut gallery there. All right.
En garde. Ready, fence. And halt.
Was that a point?
Yeah, she hits you
I
again.
barely felt that, in fairness.
That's still good.
Okay. What are we going to here?
3 points. We're going to 5.
5 points.
So yeah, you gotta pick it up a little bit. En garde.
Thanks for that advice there, Coach.
Ready,
All right.
fence.
All right. Whoa.
And halt. And that's another point for Nina.
Okay, Joe, you're hilarious. Your sound
You guys
effects.
can keep it down there a little bit. All right, and then background.
This is one of the more
Anchor
exciting
Sue,
matches
I'm
I've
trying
ever
to
seen.
concentrate here. I'm concentrating.
Okay.
This person has been doing this 3 years longer than I have. I just want to point that out, okay? Never
Oh,
mind
we
that I'm
know.
old enough to be your grandfather.
En garde. Ready, fence.
All right. Whoa.
And halt. And that's another point for Nina. That's 5 points to 0. Nina wins.
Oh, congrats,
Hey, Joe.
Nina.
Okay.
I have a question. It sounds like
Yeah,
it's a
go
bit of a
ahead.
workout.
It is. It is. You know, you watch it on TV during the Olympics, and it looks like it's all very fast. And,
Right.
But it's pretty taxing, these fast spurts of energy here, right? It's pretty intense sport.
Yeah, lots
At least
of
for her.
internal effort, lots of movement,
Yeah.
both directions. So.
She seems just fine, though. She doesn't seem remotely winded by this. Nicely done, Nina. I salute you. Do appreciate it. The Northwest Fencing Center, they're now open here. Their new location here is off of Greenberg in Tigard. We'll have more information about it at KPTV.com. Coach, Nina, the whole team here, thank you very much from the Northwest Fencing Center. Sadly, guys, we're out of time. Otherwise, there would absolutely be a rematch. But we got to go.
Way to go, Joe. You know, there's such finesse and skill to that.
Oh, I
mean,
know.
you watch even just the, oh, look at the bow. I love it.
I love it.
That was great. That's really cool.
I knew nothing about fencing going into this. Now I know you can score by, well, the other person stepping out of bounds.
Yep.
You get poked.
Yep.
Yeah. And I also learned that Joe is really bad at fencing.
Right?
So, yeah.
We all learned that.
We know
He can be bad at something, right?
Yeah, he's in great shape, but and that was proof that it is a good workout. Yeah, he was huffing and puffing out there.
So far, our quote of the week is, that's another point for Nina.
Yeah.
We heard that quite a bit.
Go,
there
Nina.
in Joe's segment. Looking a lot better here on 217 southbound.